Hi and welcome to another episode of Fashion Series. I am Maya and welcome to our channel. So in today's episode, we are going to talk about what are the subjects which are taught in a fashion design school. So in order to increase your creativity in design, 4 subjects are taught: fashion illustration, design concepts, draping, and textile studies. So fashion illustration is basically drawing techniques, sketching design, and rendering of the clothing with detail and proportion. Here you also learn about human anatomy and about the garment, how it falls on the body, and you also learn different type of illustrations. In design concepts, what generally happens is you learn how to develop original designs, how to bring it to a finished product. So it always focuses on aesthetics, creativity, and functionality. So in this module, basically you learn a lot about how to create a garment from the scratch, how to draw, how to design, how to increase your creative imagination, and how to explore different kind of materials. It involves a lot of work. I would say that this is the most important subject when it comes to developing any kind of design. The next is textile studies, where you study about different types of materials which can be used to make your garment, and it goes very technical as well, because in this you learn about a lot of different fibers, a lot of different weaves, and the gown construction, GSM. All these are very important, learning about a fabric, because fabric is something which builds up your outfit. So you need to know how it's made and what is the characteristic of a fabric. So draping is working with the fabric directly on a dress form to create a garment shape and patterns. Now, next important thing is the technology, how the garment can be made. So this can be learned in 3 main subjects, which is garment construction, pattern making, and computer aided designs, which includes all your softwares. So in garment construction, basically you learn all the techniques of stitching, sewing, embroidery, and all these things. And it is definitely very important to know how a garment is made. But before garment construction, there is pattern making. So pattern making is drafting patterns from scratch based on measurements and using software and creating templates for garments. So basically you take the measurement and then draw practically how the garment will look on a flat form, and then only you can make it 3D. And in computer aided design, basically you learn different softwares from Adobe and CorelDRAW. You learn Illustrator and Photoshop, and also now you learn Clo 3D as well, and what and all you can create in a software, how it would look on a digital base, and then you can actually convert it into your garment form. So now these are some theoretical subjects which of the students don't like, but it is very important because it really helps in creating designs. Fashion history, second is the cultural studies, and third is understanding the customer psychology. In fashion history, basically you study about how the fashion evolved from one era to another, and what affected the change in fashion, the change in fabrics, and all those things. It's a vast study, and it is actually very important. So in this curriculum, we are actually taught about different continents, how the fashion evolved, major designers, design houses, and also some really important art movements which actually affected fashion in a very important ways. Now, cultural studies. In this, you learn the culture of a specific area or a specific country. Basically, what we learned was, Indian culture. We also learned about European culture. So, the culture and the weather really changes the way you look at fashion, and it is very important to know the culture of the place which you are designing for in the future. So this subject is also very interesting, but sometimes you can feel that it's too much of theory and nothing is going inside. But trust me, once you study this with interest, it is gonna help you in long run. The next one is the fashion psychology. Now in different design college, the term might be different, but this is basically understanding the consumer behavior, how a consumer behaves in a certain area, in a certain situation, and demographics. All these things are very, very important to learn, because whatever garments you're gonna create in future, it's for a consumer. Until the time you don't know the behavior or the psychology of the customer, how are you gonna sell your product, right? So this subject actually deep dives into how to understand your consumer and make products according to that. There is one more main aspect, which is business and marketing. So there's fashion merchandising, fashion marketing. You also study visual merchandising in this. In some curriculums, you also have sustainability in this genre. So fashion marketing and merchandising, you will learn promoting fashion brands and understand the retail market, trends and selling strategies. And in visual merchandising, it's basically how to display the merchandise in a retail background and create a visually appealing store environments, which is also very important when it comes to basically the departmental stores and all, what you see outside the shop. That is visual merchandising, and how the product is presented on the floor. When I mean on the floor, it's basically on the store. That is also very important for the consumer to actually pick up your product. And then there is fashion business and entrepreneurship, so wherein you learn how to start a new fashion business, including the finance strategy and market positioning and a lot of things. And when it comes to sustainability now, a lot of brands are moving towards sustainability. We should actually know what sustainability actually means in fashion, and what kind of textiles can be used for it, and how we can produce it with less carbon footprint. All those things are actually taught in this module. So basically, when you're studying at that time, you can actually specialize in few areas like menswear, women's wear, kids wear, active wear, sports wear, or costume design, or haute couture, or accessory design. When you specialize in menswear, women's wear, and kids wear, as the name suggests, menswear is for men's apparels, women's wear is for women, and kids wear is basically infant to children. And accessory design is basically different kinds of accessories like shoes, bags, jewelry, hats, and belts. So haute couture means each piece is actually made according to the client's precise measurements and preferences, and it's entirely made with minimal machine work. And earlier it was only about sewing with hand, but now people do use machines, and it'll have really intricate detailings like embroidery, beading, and doing more handwork rather than machine work. Sportswear or active wear, performance wear, basically is majorly for dedicatedly designed for a particular kind of sports, and it's mostly functional rather than more fashionable. How do you get practical learning in design? That is by doing internships. You can do internship in different kind of companies, and you can also work with designers, and then you can also attend some fashion shows, from where you learn a lot of things backstage, and also how things are prepared, and the ramp walks and everything. Understanding fashion photography, styling, and visual storytelling for magazines, campaign, and advertising. This is what you learn in fashion communication and styling. Apart from this, you also learn some soft skills like time management, which is definitely very important because everywhere there is tight deadlines. And the next is communication and presentation skills, which you will definitely learn throughout the process while learning all these subjects, because every time you would have to present your concept and you would have to present your ideas. So your communication skills will be enhanced because of doing all these presentations. And then the most important thing is teamwork, what you learn during your college, because there'll be a lot of assignments which will be group, and some part you will do and some part your peers would do, and in that way you definitely learn how to do a teamwork, because wherever you go you have to work with people. You cannot be the sole person who is doing everything. Now there is also another subject which was taught to us, that was material exploration, wherein you do different kind of creative outputs with different kind of materials, any material, you name it, whether it's plastic or foam or metal. We have worked with everything, plaster of Paris and ceramic, terracotta. We've learned all. It's just not fabric. Apart from fabric, you take any other material and create an output out of it. So it's not necessary that you'll only be creating garments out of it. You can also create other products, like what I told you about accessories, like jewelry and all, like bags. So all those things are definitely not coming entirely from the fabric. You can use n number of materials. There was also a subject called creative studies, wherein also we really learned about a lot of techniques like batik, tie and dye, different kind of embroideries, and how bleaching works, how printing works, which was also very, very helpful when it comes to creating something from the scratch. So when you are basically studying, you feel that I will only concentrate on draping or design concepts or just fashion illustration because this is what I want to do in future. But I would say that you definitely should focus on each and every subjects, because some or the other way, each and every one of this knowledge helps you in future. And trust me, even if you are working in a corporate or you're working in a design house or you are having your own brand, all these things really helps. So try to concentrate on all the subjects equally and just not on the design concepts. Yes, that is very important, but rest all the subjects are also equally important. That's why it's taught to you. So I hope this video was helpful, and share it with your friends who want to, pursue a fashion career in their future. And if you have any queries, please put it in the comments. I would love to answer those. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to know more about fashion series. And thank you very much for watching.